The most disturbing rest stop stories are the ones where you pull in for a 5-minute bathroom break at 3 a.m. and walk out knowing someone has been inside your car the entire time you were gone. I was halfway through a 12-hour drive from Miami to Atlanta, eyes burning, coffee doing nothing anymore. The blue rest area sign appeared like salvation. I took the exit, lot completely dark except for one flickering sodium lamp. No trucks, no other cars, just my headlights sweeping cracked asphalt. I parked right in front of the building, killed the engine, and sat for a second listening to the sudden silence. Grabbed my phone, no signal, and stepped out, locking the door out of habit. The night air was colder than I expected, carrying that damp concrete smell every rest stop seems to have. The men's room door was propped open with a rock. Inside, the fluorescents buzzed, one bulb dead, casting long shadows across the tiles. The mirrors were perfectly clean, which felt wrong for a place that never closes. I used the urinal, washed my hands, and that's when I noticed it, a single paper towel on the floor, still damp, folded like someone had just dried their hands and left in a hurry. I kicked it aside and headed out. My car looked exactly as I left it, but the moment I unlocked the door the dome light came on and I saw the driver's seat had been pushed all the way back. I always keep it forward because I'm short. My heart gave one hard thump. I told myself it was the rental company, or maybe I bumped it getting out. I slid in, adjusted the seat, started the engine. That's when I smelled it, cheap cigarette smoke, faint but fresh, clinging to the upholstery. I don't smoke. Never have. I pulled out fast, back onto the highway, telling myself it was nothing. 5 minutes later the smell was stronger, like someone had just lit up in the back seat. I glanced in the rear view, empty. But the ashtray in the center console was open. I never open it. Inside was a single half-smoked cigarette, still warm. My hand started shaking on the wheel. I hadn't stopped long enough for anyone to do this. Unless they were already waiting. I took the next exit ramp without thinking. A truck stopped 10 miles up. Bright lights, people around. I parked under the canopy, got out, and walked a full circle around the car. Nothing obvious. Went inside, bought water, watched the car the whole time from the window. No one approached it. When I came back, the driver's door was unlocked again. I had locked it. Twice. I sat there 10 minutes, engine running, doors locked, scanning every shadow. Then I noticed the small black device tucked under the passenger floor mat, a GPS tracker, magnetic, still blinking. Brand new. I ripped it off and threw it in the trash, but the damage was done. Whoever put it there already knew where I lived. The police report the next day confirmed the tracker matched a batch used by a crew that works rest stops along I-95. They wait for solo drivers who leave their cars unlocked or step away for more than 2 minutes, slip inside, plant the tracker, sometimes take a quick smoke or move the seat just to mess with your head. The cigarette was their signature, psychological flex. The twist came when the detective showed me the rest area security footage. Timestamp 3:14 a.m., right after I walked inside the bathroom. A man in a dark hoodie walked straight to my car, used a Slim Jim on the passenger door in under 30 seconds, climbed in, sat in the driver's seat for exactly 40 seconds, lit the cigarette, then slipped back out before I returned. The same hoodie the attendant, who smiled at me when I first walked in had been wearing. There was no attendant on duty that night. The real one had called in sick. The man in the hoodie had taken his vest and name tag from the break room and waited for the next lone driver who looked tired enough to stop. He knew I would. He knew I'd leave the car for exactly 4 minutes and 12 seconds. He knew my route because the tracker he planted earlier that evening at the Miami truck stop where I filled up had already told him everything. I still drive that stretch sometimes. But I never stop. Not even if the gas light is flashing and my eyes are closing. Because the next rest stop might already have someone inside it wearing my name on a stolen tag, waiting for the exact moment I step away.